Oh. What's up, good people? It's time for another session of that verbal cardio, man. We back. We back. First verbal cardio of 2022. It's a new year. Same me. I ain't changing. I'm staying who I was last year. Everybody be acting like they gonna change in the new year. You gonna do something extravagant. You gonna do something different. You ain't doing nothing different. You gonna remix a little thing here and there. You might start off, doing a little something, but then you gonna go back to what you was last year. You be like, Tony, you being negative. I'm being observant. I'm watching patterns. I know the patterns of myself and everybody I know. Some of y'all might actually lose some weight. Some of y'all might get better at, fixing certain things about yourself. You might hang in there for the first few months, first couple of weeks. You might even hang in there for 6 months. But the majority of yourself is going to be intact from the previous year. Like me, I'm always saying, yeah, man, I'm going to kick it in the high gear with the nutrition. I'm getting rid of the love handles. I've been getting rid of my love handles for 25 years. And they still here. Every New Year's Eve, man, I'm starting fresh for the new year. And then bam. Yeah, I've lost weight. But the love handles have remained. God damn it, man. Cam don't even know what love handles are over there.
No, not really.
Slim McGee. You got a New Year's resolution, Cam?
I'm more of a goal, not like a resolution.
Goal.
Which is kind of the same thing, I guess.
Yeah. What's your goal for 2022?
I had one. I've been drawing a lot for the past year. On the iPad and digitally, and I'm thinking of getting more into animation. So
okay,
because the app I use has animation abilities.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, I'll teach myself to animate. So that's my goal.
Okay. Animation is Cam's goal. Now y'all know I got my patron saints in here with me. For those of you that are just listening to Verbal Cardio, I have my patron saints in here, my Patreon crew. They watch us live as we get down. Patron saints, what are your resolutions or goals for 2022? I want to hear them. I want to hear them so I can shoot them down. I ain't going to shoot them down. Let Tony voice the animation test. Hey, that's a good idea, Nana P. Cat James says, eating vegan for the first 37 days of the year. Nobody told me about the gas. These vegetables are aggressive. You know what I haven't noticed about the vegetables and gas? I consider myself a gassy individual, so maybe that's why I am gassy, because I be greenery McGee. So I don't know. But, you know what I'm saying? As long as you're passing the gas, it's a good thing. You're getting rid of the extra waste up in there and the gases. Miss West 87 getting more organized. Okay, I feel that. Slarita wants a BMW. Okay. It's a BMW, man. You can get that. Love handles are here to stay. My love handles are eternal. My love handles are like, my love handles are the equivalent to Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger. They get beat up. You think you got them. And then they come back every goddamn time like nothing ever happened. My love handles come back like nothing ever happened, just like Michael Myers, man. Sabrina made it in, y'all. She pulled up. She fought that traffic and won.
Man.
The traffic had her, though. The traffic had her. But she was punching back. Then she did a kick. Then she did a roundhouse. Fell down some steps and then landed in some cardboard boxes. And then the traffic ran down the steps to get her to finish her off. Sabrina pulled out a pistol last minute, shot traffic, and now she's here.
This is true.
Whoa.
I did all of that. Yo, I was in like the worst position. You know when you're like, there's a slow car in front of you,
yeah,
and then a slow car next to you on both sides.
So you get boxed in,
and then a slow car behind you. And then they were all trucks, and I drive my little baby Beetle. So I'm like, I felt, it's crazy because the traffic wasn't that bad. I was just in the middle of that.
You was microscopic.
It was terrible. And they was driving so slow. I was like, y'all don't got somewhere to be?
I hate the box in.
Yeah.
Where you just trapped. No. You just got to take it.
When I tell you they had nowhere to be.
Or when two people are riding side by side, and like one lane is for fast cars, one is for slow.
Yes,
You can't
and they sitting side by side like they having a conversation.
Together, side by side.
Side by side.
No.
Let's take them out together side by side. Me and Sabrina always say that line from Black Panther.
Yes.
When Daniel Kaluuya's character, what's his name in that movie?
I don't know.
His character was like, "Let's take them out together side by side," because you know his whole thing was getting the man responsible for the death of his father, which was Claw. So he was all about that, making sure T'Challa was on the case.
Yep.
And so, that's what caused a little dissension right there. I bet. What's up, Afro Geeks? Patron Saints are in here today.
Oh, are they?
They robust
I don't have
today.
I don't have access for some reason.
Question for everybody in the studio and the question for the Patron Saints. What's your favorite day of the week? And your least favorite day?
It's weird.
I want to know.
I like Thursdays.
Thursday's your favorite
I
right
don't know
now?
why. There's like a mood about Thursday. It almost feels like fall.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
In the
That makes sense.
summertime?
I feel you on Thursdays.
You get it?
Yeah, I get it.
Like Thursdays feel like fall, and I don't.
How so?
You got one more day, and then you got a break.
Yeah, and it's just a vibe. It's just a different vibe. Like I
Yeah.
feel like I don't know. The energy is just different on a Thursday.
On Thursday?
I think Mondays get a bad rap.
Yeah.
Monday be
Because
getting kicked in the
Monday's
jaw.
Because Mondays usually there's not a lot of work that actually can get done. There's just
Yeah.
a lot of oh, this is going to happen, but I can wait until Tuesday to work on that. Wednesday.
Right.
Mondays are Tuesdays are the bad days. I hate Tuesdays because that's when we got the most work to do.
Yeah, okay,
because
yeah.
Monday's done and now you know what you have to do.
Right.
Monday you can kind of just chill because it was just coming in.
Right. I don't hate Monday as much as everybody else does.
No, I'm not a hater on Mondays. Tuesdays, I'm not a Tuesday person.
You know what, man? I think Tuesday might be my least favorite right now. Too, even though it's Tuesday day, we doing podcasts today. But I feel like, man, I got work to do on Tuesday.
Before we went on break, I think you started Daddy Issues at what? It was like 11, and we started at 10:40?
Yeah.
And then we didn't wrap up with you talking. I didn't wrap up with you until 3:45,
Man,
4 o'clock. I
that
think?
last one, you talking about
Yeah,
before,
that last
man?
You did 2 Daddy Issues, 2 verbal cardios,
Yes,
and 2
and-
movie reviews.
We left here, it was dark.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, Tuesday sucks.
Something
Tuesday is
working.
my Monday.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like, and I agree with Abdi Muhammad about Wednesday. Wednesday is just there. Wednesday is just there. Wednesday is the August of the week.
Hey, bro.
Sorry, no disrespect.
God damn. I
know.
know, August, especially this August was trash. But I was still born in August.
But I'm telling you, without Sabrina,
Yeah, that's a good assessment.
August is trash. It's just not a good month.
Without me.
I wish I
I
could change your
appreciate
birth
that.
month.
I would do October. I already said
See,
that.
you October. You October to your core.
Yeah. Except I don't want it. What's that sign? I like being a Virgo. If I could be a Virgo in October, that would be dope.
You can't.
Can't do that.
Because well, hold on.
I could do
Oh,
that.
no. Because Virgo
Yeah.
is August and September.
Yeah.
Dang.
I would take September too.
Let's take September.
I like
September's
September.
a good time.
September. My mom's birthday's in
Got
September.
Labor Day in there.
September's fall starts.
Weather's
I really
cooling
like
off.
fall, as you can tell, guys.
Weather's cooling off.
How you been doing with this cold? Because it was 38 degrees this morning.
I like it, but I hate it inside.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like I like it outside.
In
yesterday,
theory, it's nice, but when it's
Yeah.
cold inside and you can't get warm, it's not fun.
Oh,
I
yeah.
I ran outside to go get the mail yesterday. It felt so good.
Yeah.
I was like short sleeve and everything, and I was like, man, this cool.
It was warm yesterday?
No, it was cold.
Oh, it's cold.
But like
Okay,
going
yeah.
from inside the house, like the heat, because
Yeah.
our heat doesn't know how to chill.
Man.
Our heat does not know how. Like it goes from like freezing in the house to literally on fire.
Yeah.
Hell,
That's rough.
You can't get the proper dosage of heat in
we
the house.
can't. But it felt so good going outside into that cold.
You been crying, man?
No, why does it seem
Your
like? It?
eyes red.
Oh, so let me tell you another reason that like it took. So I left the house a little later than I wanted to because I tried to put my contacts in.
Oh,
no.
these are the
But let me tell
these
And
you,
you're
the
wearing
seasoning
glasses now, so
salt.
there's a story to this.
yes,
These are the
these are
seasoning
new
salt
glasses.
eyeballs.
Yeah.
They look nice.
So I think I keep getting the wrong contact solution. This isn't the first time it happened to me. I went to put in a contact and it was the worst pain. I have ever felt in my existence.
Contact lenses, I am not a fan. Never been a fan.
I want to be a fan.
It's just I get the convenience. It's
I get it. I'm glad my eyes are holding up because
I cannot get once my finger is pointing to my own eyeball. Once I'm pointing to my own self with the finger and it's got something on it, my eyelids, eyelashes, they all form a tight unit of self-defense.
like have you seen people put them in? Do they just like touch their eye? And
I don't
can't
know
just
how.
I could do that,
like
but so the contacts I got, it comes with a contact like tool.
Oh,
It's a tool to put it in.
Oh.
Yeah, and it comes with a contact. What's the
dropper?
tweezers?
Oh.
Contact tweezers, and then you put it on top of the little tool, and it stays on the tool until you put it into your eye.
So you get the tweezer to pick up the contact lens.
Yep.
You put the contact lens on
the tool. Yeah.
And then you
That's smart because your hands are dirty and you're trying to put that
Yeah.
in your hands. Oof.
you get all kind of film and
Yeah.
bacteria on you. Okay.
But if anybody has any like contact solution that I don't know, it's
What
just-
brand have you been using?
I don't know, I just bought. What the hell did I buy? Clean and Clear.
Okay, you could try BioTrue. That's one.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think that's gonna be the next one I try. I just need one that's like.
Isn't it all essentially this? Isn't it just like saline solution?
This one feels like death.
Maybe there's something else in it. That's weird.
Because all right, so I don't think you're supposed to do this, but I did it anyways. So when I bought the contacts and I got them, I tried them on straight from the little thing that they sent them in. So I was like, let me try them on. Didn't burn. Whatever that was in, that's what I need.
Okay.
But then when I put it into the solution I bought, bruh. Oh, everybody's saying BioTrue. All right, got you. I'm also really stuffy, guys. So,
Yo, peeps, patron saints,
but I'm not sick.
in here right now. Everybody, don't say nothing else with it. Just tell me your favorite day of the week and your favorite month. I want to see which one I see most often.
Shit.
Your favorite day of the week and favorite month. I want to see what's the most popular among you. We can get a general consensus. I see May. First of all, shout out to May. Okay. Saturday in December, Saturday in May, October and Wednesday, Sunday in February, Sunday, October, Friday, July, Friday, September, Saturday, March, Friday, June, Saturday in July, Saturday, January, April, Sunday, Friday, August, Saturday, Friday, Sunday, Thursday, 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 Wednesday, Thursday, Thursday, Friday, November. Are y'all, now when you pick your favorite month, are you picking that month because it's your birthday? A lot of people pick the birthday month.
Yeah.
With the exception of you, because October's your favorite.
Yes, Thursdays in October. And I feel like they both have the same aesthetic.
Thursday
mentally.
in October. What you got, Cam?
I'm not gonna say April because that is my birthday month. But,
Yeah.
May is really good.
May is popping.
Because it was like I just remember May as being like the end of the year's coming, especially with school. There's a lot of nostalgia there.
You looking forward
back
to
home, the weather was getting nicer in May.
Yeah,
So, like when you're on the East Coast, Mays are like
Goddamn
nice
right,
May.
Cam.
I'd have to say May and day of the week probably Saturday.
It's really
Okay.
interesting that
May,
Tony was
Saturday.
like, I hope you're not saying the month.
I'ma still pump up May.
Because it's your birthday. Because a lot of people do that. Look at this guy.
And you don't have to abbreviate May. That's the
Yeah.
only month that you don't have to abbreviate. It's coming in its true form every time. 3 letters. Simple.
Yeah, it's
But
got
my
a good
favorite-
meme too.
Huh?
It's got a good meme too.
May?
The not Backstreet Boys. What's the other one? Oh, NSYNC meme.
It's gonna
Yeah.
be May.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be May.
Yeah, man.
I like that meme. It's a good time.
Now, the
So
reason why I can remember your birthday, Tone, is because my mom has the same birthday. as you.
really?
Yeah.
May 17th?
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Which is
man.
a month after mine because my birthday's
Magical.
17th.
Great birthdays in May.
Yeah. I'll give
But-
it to you.
My favorite month outside of May is I really like first of all, it's gonna be like October, November, December. It's gonna be one of those 3. I just gotta piece together which one it is. I think my favorite month might actually be December.
Oh God.
December, because I like the name December. And good movies come out in December, November, December.
That makes sense.
November, December. Shout out to Bone. And I don't know, it's just got a cold name to it. So I'm gonna go December. Like if my name was December, I wouldn't even be mad. And the day of the week, favorite day of the week, Friday.
Okay.
December Friday. Friday, December. That's my alias.
I don't know if it's because I was like back home for like pretty much my whole life. But December I dread December. Because that's
cold?
the start of the cold.
Yeah.
The like snow and like
That's when you know you're alive, when you're freezing.
Nah, I'll take November chill over December.
You know you alive when you ice cold, when it's freezing outside, and you be like, whoo, you start scrambling, everything's more urgent. You gotta get the hell out of Dodge, you gotta get inside. And then when you get inside, you like, whoo! Whoo! I just went through that in Dallas. Temperature dropped like crazy. So we were really like frozen solid trying to scramble to the next heat source. And then once you get in that heat source, you happy to be alive, you feel it, your body is rejuvenated. As long as you can get to that warmth though. I couldn't imagine being out there in the cold, trapped in it. It'd be insane to I always think about I think about homeless people a lot.
Yep.
And I'd be like, man, how do y'all survive in this harsh environment right here? And so, and December's different now. It's not as cold as it used to be. Because when we got to Dallas this past weekend, it was 70-something degrees for the first 2 days. So, and we talking about December 30th. So I'm sure that December was cracking in Dallas, Texas.
Yeah.
Now, January, talking about some cold. You know what I mean?
What about New Mexico?
New Mexico, it would get cold. New Mexico, you get 4 seasons out there.
You get that desert cold.
You get the desert cold. It can be windy in Clovis, New Mexico. Las Cruces wasn't as windy. Neither was Albuquerque, but it can get up there. You get some nice snow. You get some nice snow in Albuquerque, Santa Fe, Taos. So I like New Mexico. You get the 4 seasons. In the summertime, you get the dry heat. Okay. So it's hot, but it's dry. No humidity. And you get those beautiful skies in New Mexico. So shout out to New Mexico, man. I appreciated living there for so long. A lot of good memories, a lot of dope visuals. I remember I went on a road trip. Great, like when you do a road trip, I recommend this. If you go on a road trip and you're out west, you're driving through maybe West Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, and it's at night, pull over at one point in time in the trip. Pull over and look at the sky. You will be amazed. Pull over when, you're away from the lights. Don't be scared. Don't be a punk. If you're a woman traveling alone, be extra careful. Get your pistol. Women, y'all need to have pistols anyway. Y'all just need to have pistols. Because you rather have it when you need it than need it and don't have it. So, you know what I'm saying? Get a pistol. Anyway, pull over, look at the sky. You will be amazed at how much you see in the sky. It's like you in a planetarium at one of those sky shows. It's fantastic. Do it. Somebody told me, a comedian I work with in Phoenix, he was like, yo, go to Flagstaff and look at the sky in Flagstaff. First of all, Flagstaff is an attractive city area within Arizona. You get nice trees there. You get some nice, freshly fallen snow visuals in Flagstaff. And apparently you get an amazing view of the cosmos from there. And I feel like...
shout out to Neil.
Yeah, because in Chicago, I can never see, like, all the stars. I would look up... Because I was always a stargazer. I could always find Orion in the Chicago sky. That'd be my first... Orion. Because the 3 stars are easy to find. I feel like I don't see Orion as much in Cali as I did.
I've actually not
Chicago.
taken a look, but Orion's always been the easiest one to find.
Orion, I used to see Orion every night, easy. But everything else, it was a struggle. And then when I moved to New Mexico, you look up, oh, damn, all this is up here? And then I can see satellites in New Mexico. Like you see, satellites look like little stars moving, and they'd be moving like fast too. It'd just be like, you'd be like, yo, I used to think it was a UFO, and I was like, it's probably satellites. Calm down, because you want everything to be the aliens. You want everything to be the aliens, and I'm not scared of an alien invasion. In a typical War of the World sense of alien invasion, where they pull up deep city-sized ships and they just hit the button and blow up a whole city. I can't see that happening. What I could see is that they can come in here, infiltrate on a molecular level, microscopic attacks, where they giving us a new virus or like, they just, contaminating the water supply. Not to be like Travis Santiago, but I feel like if the aliens did invade us and they was just like, let's test this out.
I feel like they've been watching us for long enough to know, like, we'd probably be toast.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they just be like, let's do it on a sneaky level. Let's run tests, experiments. Let's see how they respond to this agent. Because I think about, like, how devious humanity can be. How cruel and heartless. We doing this in the name of science, or
Yeah. Now imagine, because we do that to animals and all
Right.
that kind of. Now imagine if we looked like animals
exactly
to them.
They run and tell. We're the lab rats to the aliens because they're more advanced. They're gonna be more advanced, first and foremost. If they're able to travel from wherever they're from to get here, they're gonna be more advanced. So they're gonna be running those advanced experiments on our asses. I mean, why not? You know what I mean? So
I'm down for that.
I don't want to be a part of the test.
I'm all right with it.
I don't know, man. So you wouldn't mind being probed in the?
I don't care.
They scoop you up. They flash the light on you. You go in the sprouts,
Okay.
and then the light comes, and then you get beamed up.
Okay. Oh man, that'd be great.
And
That
so
part would probably be fun.
You levitating up. You like, oh snap!
Uh-huh.
And then next thing you know, you gonna be groggy. You gonna be in and out, but you gonna be on the table.
Okay.
Gray heads is in there doing stuff.
Do I survive this?
You gonna survive, but they was all up in you.
I mean, you've been all up in
But
me.
I'm not you know what I'm saying? I'm not running tests. I'm not scientific. And they just doing whatever. And not only that, not only them being scientific, they're not speaking your language. You don't know what they talking about. You don't know what they putting in there. What's going on?
Yeah.
You good with this?
Yeah. I don't think. I'm in a place where, like, if something like that's a great story. I'm all about the story.
Well, yeah, fantastic story. But then people won't believe. You're
What if they make you forget?
I would be like, hey man. Oh,
Like
if they
the
make
Men
me
in Black?
forget.
Yeah.
Well, then I would be like, man, Tony went in last night, and then
I
you'd
was
be
like,
like,
no, I didn't. I wasn't even in town.
oh shit.
I saw a gray head. Because the alien heads could look like mine.
Yeah.
They
Just
could.
gray.
Yeah. Face down, ass up.
But
That's the way the aliens like to probe.
I don't want them probing me up, man. Take me on the ship and show me around.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I'd
I
be down for
probably.
that.
Let me hang out. Be like, bloop, 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 bloop. Oh, this?
They
Bloop,
probably
bloop,
wouldn't
bloop,
get
bloop,
to probe me because I'd be like, "What made you choose me?
Yeah.
Me?
Asking questions.
Really?
They be like, all right,
Wait.
send her back down. She annoying.
Can we like look around afterwards? Like, what do you have? Are you guys vegan? Like,
Oh, man. We
What's in your
eat
refrigerator?
mentally. I would love to know what they eat, though.
oh, me too.
I want to see them eating.
Yeah. I'm more into like the mundane stuff. Like, what do you
Yeah.
watch on TV? Do you have TV? Like,
Right.
that kind of stuff.
Y'all ever heard of music? Check this out.
Yeah.
It's a Sade
And that's
right
how you
here.
win them over. There you go. That's a
And
good
they be
one.
listening to Sade and looking at you. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I just don't want to be probed up and fondled.
What if it's not anything we think it is? Like, what if they beam us up and it's just like it's nothing like the test that we see on TV or something like that. What if it's just like a literal test, a written exam?
With a Scantron and the number 2
That might
pencil.
be
I'd rather
hard. That
get
might be
probed.
tougher.
I'm failing.
I'd rather get probed at that point. Just
Man, throw me
don't
on the
y'all have-
examination
yeah,
table.
don't you have something to stick in me and see what's going on the inside?
Once we gotta get the Scantron, I'm out, man. I'm like, man, this what y'all doing up here? This is how
Right.
space travel starts with a number 2 pencil.
Oh God, no.
And that's what they tell me with they big
Scramble
dark
for the
eyes.
number 2. I remember that.
I used to be obsessed with aliens. Like I used to always wear these these little alien head necklaces, and like, you know, I went to Roswell, New Mexico a couple times, and I remember one time I couldn't sleep on behalf of some alien shenanigans because I watched that movie Communion with Christopher Walken. And it's the story based on a true story about a man who was abducted by aliens. But there was this one visual in this movie where he looked over in the corner of his room and there was an alien peeking from behind the door. And that visual was so creepy to me. I'm sure y'all could YouTube Communion alien peeking or whatever. That visual alone had me up at night. I was like, man, what the hell is this? And it was the typical alien head that we know and love now, the big gray head with the big black eyes, peeking.
Man,
That's where horror starts for me. When you're peeking, when you're peeking from behind a door, peeking through a window, half your face is visible. That's where horror begins.
Yeah.
Well, that's the potential. That's where all these making up stuff in your head of what's
That means
happening.
you're sneaky. You're peeking in, and so like if it was an alien just standing in his room, not peeking from around the door, I'd have been good. But the fact, man, I was up all night.
Peeping Tom alien.
I couldn't sleep. I was like, man, aliens really out there peeking. I can't deal with this. But I'm fascinated by astronomy, aliens, all that. And Hannah J asked me, what is your favorite TV/movie alien? Oh, great question.
That is going.
My favorite movie, I'll separate them. I'll do movie and TV in separate categories. My favorite movie alien is probably Superman's an alien, technically.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Not technically, he is.
Yeah, he is an alien, but he's not my favorite.
Most of Marvel characters are aliens.
Yeah, a whole slew of them.
Thanos is an
Thanos
alien.
is an alien.
Silver
Loki's.
Surfer's an alien.
Gamora
Is
is an
Thor-
alien.
is Thor
Drax.
considered an
Technically,
alien?
yeah, they would be considered alien.
Because they're not from here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thor. I'm gonna go with I'm thinking in the realm of Rocket the Raccoon and Groot are aliens.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love Groot.
They're dope.
That's a good guy.
Somebody said Alf and Paul. The movie Paul, I don't think I've seen Paul. It's with Simon Pegg. I gotta watch that. I think my favorite alien might be the Xenomorph. Even though they are terrifying. Since Aliens is like my favorite movie.
It is.
And the Xenomorphs have just been ingrained in my brain for so long.
It's an iconic image.
Yeah. It's just like, oh, those aliens. Predator is another dope alien. I might have to go with the Xenomorph as my favorite movie alien. Shout out to E.T. and like Mac and Me.
Mac and Me.
Mac and Me. That was whenever I call somebody Mac from Mac and Me in a roasting session, game over.
Right. That's a good one.
Game over.
Did you ever see the Paul Rudd run-in joke with who? It was one of the late night hosts. I think it was not Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Kimmel?
Jimmy Kimmel. He would go on there and be like, "Oh yeah, here's a clip from my new movie, whether it was Ant-Man, whatever."
yeah.
That movie
And it was
clip.
that,
Oh my
and
God.
it was that scene from Mac and Me every single time for years, and no matter what movie or whatever he came for.
That's so
I
random.
lose it every time.
That's funny, man.
It's so funny.
Because you forget.
Yeah, you forget.
Because he's legit having movies coming out
Yeah.
and then Mac and Me. That's genius.
It's so good.
And just that scene, that's that poorly made.
Oh man.
Hell yeah. It's so trash. The blue alien from Fifth Element was beautiful to me. I love that scene where she's singing opera and she's like blue. I was like, so that's movie Alien Xenomorph. Who you got?
I do like the opera singer from Fifth Element a lot. I like the 3 titty chick
From Total Recall.
the original Total Recall.
Yeah.
Because it's
Did
just
they put the 3 titty one in the remake? I don't
Didn't-
think they did.
they didn't.
I feel like the remake Total Recall didn't even go to Mars.
Let me see.
I don't know. Avatar. Oh, somebody said Silver Surfer. Good
But,
choice. He's a good guy.
Yeah, it's the first one off the top of my head.
Okay. Cam, who you got?
I'd say the Wookiees from Star Wars.
The Wookiees.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh, that's
yeah.
a easy.
That's right.
Yeah, yep, that's
yeah,
correct.
he's a Wookiee.
Oh yeah, there's a.
Good choice. I
There's a lot
love
I
how
can-
we never know what they're saying, but everybody else does.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love that. And we can get a sense
Well, you
of
can
how
yeah,
he's
you can
feeling.
interpret what they're saying based on how the person translates it. Yeah.
Just his
Yeah.
emotion. When Chewbacca saw Han Solo get murdered,
That was rough.
Chewbacca's reaction hurt my
Aw.
soul.
That was real.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that was like Chewie.
You know what's funny though is if you watch the behind the scenes the stuff without the overdub of his voice, he's actually speaking the lines of what
Oh, is he?
Chewbacca would be saying, and he's a British guy, so watching the old reels of that is hilarious.
Oh, that's mad
'Cause
funny.
it's just Chewbacca talking as a British guy.
So his noise was an overdub.
Yeah, so they basically they had lines like he would read the actual lines for what Chewbacca's saying, and then they
Yeah.
just overdubbed that with the Wookiee noises. And
I
they
never
would
knew
just
that.
Synthesized walruses, bears, and lions together to make his noises.
Genius.
Never knew. I never knew.
Wait, I have an alien that I would love to take home with me.
Who?
Gizmo.
Oh, Gizmo is just. Is he alien?
Isn't he?
I don't know.
Aren't they all?
I don't know.
Look this up. Is Gizmo?
I don't know if they came from space or not.
Is Gizmo?
Gizmo is adorable, man.
Oh man.
Gizmo is great. But his offspring, man, they just can't get it together.
The Mogwai are gremlins, adorably lethal alien critters.
Okay. Where they from? How they get here?
What kind of creatures?
I used to like Critters too, the movie Critters.
Oh yeah.
But Gizmo was,
Gizmo.
That's
oh
the
yeah.
guy right
Grogu
there.
too.
huh?
Grogu, Baby Yoda.
Grogu?
Oh,
that's it.
that guy.
Oh, yo.
Adorable.
He's a
I
good
like.
time.
I can't handle it. Like when he was eating the little cookies, I was like, I want to
Man,
kick
he was
him.
He really wanted those snacks. And that's when I really
Yeah, no,
connected.
he's cute to the point though where you want to just squeeze him.
Oh,
Yeah.
why do we want to fight?
That's an actual. I think it's they label it what it is, but we all have it. It's just when we can encounter something cute, it's like an overstimulation or something.
Yeah,
Like
Man.
I mean not aliens. Elephants feel like that about us apparently.
that. Yeah,
which is amazing.
they think we're cute.
Do they?
Yep.
Yeah, elephants
I think they
think we're
are
adorable.
The bee's knees. I
Yeah,
love
me too.
elephants, man.
They're so cute.
Aliens, we don't deserve it. Not aliens. We don't deserve elephants.
We keep saying aliens.
We are too
I mean, they kind
good.
of look like aliens.
We
Yeah.
are too bad for elephants.
Oh,
man.
they're so like innocent.
They
and,
are
like,
just. And then when you piss them off, they can get with it.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure.
They can flip the table over if you piss them off.
Right. The fact that they're on our side, we have to be grateful.
Oh my god.
After everything, yeah, but they're not trying
Yeah.
to kill us all.
Yeah.
Because they be remembering, man.
Oh,
That's the
man.
thing is that's why you can't at a lot of reserves they don't let like sometimes you have like interactions with animals they don't let you interact with elephants because they get attached and if
Yeah.
you leave they'll get depressed.
See,
Oh,
that's magic, man.
wait,
Yeah.
I wanna
get
elephant
attached to
friend.
one,
Yeah,
though.
look at us.
I mean, that's selfish. 'cause
Yeah.
it ain't like I can take them with me anywhere.
Yeah. But we can visit them often.
Yeah.
Be like,
y'all
hey.
back. And then,
That would be dope.
what's the lifespan of an elephant?
Let's see.
They're pretty long, I think.
They like 50, 60?
Could be maybe longer. I don't know.
Lifespan.
Yeah, what's that lifespan looking like?
65 years.
65 years?
Yeah,
That's a good time.
That's good.
that is a good.
That's a good
time.
run. You get real attached
Oh,
to an
African bush elephant could live to be 60 to 70.
elephant. Ooh. That's a good run.
Asian alien, is
Especially for
48.
something that big. Because normally when
Yeah.
you think of like
Yeah.
big animals,
Usually
big humans,
yeah, like big dogs don't usually.
they
last
check
long.
out.
Yeah, it's heart. I mean, they got powerful hearts.
yeah.
Giraffes live 26 years.
Oh, that's young.
Yeah, that's mad.
Shout out to elephants, man.
Right.
If y'all listening,
Right. We love you.
love y'all, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We don't deserve you.
We don't.
We don't deserve you. To take it to sports, trending topic. Antonio Brown showed his ass
Oh
at
yeah.
the Tampa Bay Jets game. Just showed his complete ass. Took his pads off, took his shirt off, and was just out of here. And so, the question is like, first of all, with black athletes, just athletes, entertainers, celebrities in general, we were like, all right, the mental health situation, what's going on there? So, we try to look into that first. But Antonio Brown has been a problem child for a long time. So now we've reached a point where we don't want to hear the mental health excuses at this point. it's just like, what you doing now, man? We don't want to hear it. And so where do we draw the line from mental health to we sick of your shit? And a lot of people, especially in the black community, people don't respect mental health or mental illness as a real deal illness. Like we don't treat it like we should. Like we don't give it the same treatment that we would a physical illness or ailment or something like that. And CTE, my patron saints in here saying, Hanaj says, I think he has CTE, which could very well be a thing. Like CTE, your brain getting knocked around day after day, year after year, it has to have an effect. No matter how many safety protocols they put in place for football helmets, your brain is getting jiggled around. When I played football, I felt my brain sliding around for a little bit. And I only played one school year. So I can imagine you playing multiple school years, you playing. Then you get to college, you playing. Then you get to the pros, you playing still. Your brain is like, bruh, your brain is upside down now. So definitely has to have an effect. Because think about what happens to you if you hit your head too hard or you get knocked out or you get a concussion. And then you get multiple concussions.
Did you worry about that with Serene?
I did.
Cause
I was like,
yeah, it's scary.
When Serene quit playing football, I was kind of relieved.
Yeah, I bet because he doesn't half-ass anything, so
yeah. So it was like,
yeah,
I'm kind of relieved. So when he hurt his back after high school, when he was up there at College of the Canyons and he hurt his back and he was just like. He lost the motivation and stuff. I was like, good. You know what I mean? And it was like it was organic. It was like he just wasn't into it anymore. And I was just like, good, man. It was on your own steam. Right. So I was relieved because I think about those players that have committed suicide or just like it's scary. Like I played Tecmo Bowl on my game device. And I was the San Diego Chargers this last time, and Junior Seau was on the team, and he's a football player that ended up shooting himself in the chest years ago. I think that's how he committed suicide. I think he shot himself in the chest, and it was just like, other players had done the same thing. And, I was just like, man. So I was relieved. Yeah. Basketball is safer for your brain. So, the Baker boys played basketball for a little bit, but it didn't stick. Sincere played basketball for a little bit.
Sincere has a basketball body.
He was out there.
He's tall. He's lanky.
He's quick, too.
Yeah. He has a 1970s NBA body.
Yeah.
He 100% does.
Yeah.
Get him in some high-top Converse and that.
Oh, man. Yeah. He would have been great back
70s, man.
I
with
seen him
the
today.
Booty shorts.
He was all
You saw him today?
I saw him today. So for those who don't know, Sincere's been in quarantine for the past few days. And today was his first day out.
Yeah, he quarantined himself because his friends came up positive, so he hasn't been out the room, the whole weekend?
The whole time. He would just text me, like, can you get me this?
He like slide him food like the prison.
Yeah, it's been so funny.
I left water by his door yesterday. She grabbed the food he ordered.
Of bread and a cup of water.
Yeah. I heard him moving around, like, oh, the boy's loose.
Right. He left the room the other day, and I was, like, outside of it, but I was, like, far, and he was like, oh. I'm like, it's all right.
The scramble.
We far.
I didn't even see him yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just texting him, but I could hear him having a good time in his room.
He was having a
he's having a great time in there, but I just didn't see him at all.
I feel like quarantining for him is nothing because I was like, what are you gonna do today? You gonna go outside? He's like, nah.
Yeah.
He's allowed to go outside, but he's still gonna stay inside.
Because this was the first break Sincere's had in a long time. Because before school, he was working here.
Yep.
He was working here all the time, and then he was doing classes online, and then it was just like he never had a real break until like this Christmas break.
Yeah, no, he deserves that.
Yeah. I was
How's
like,
he
man,
like in school,
enjoy
though?
yourself.
Do you like in school?
Oh, he
Yeah.
loves
That's good.
school.
No,
Yeah,
that's good.
he still likes school. He was excited about his project that they did at the end of the semester.
Yeah.
He did that documentary.
I would watch that. He's been doing some good stuff.
He was excited about that. So I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So he's enjoying school, and
but he's also enjoying his time off.
he is. He just in there
Take
chilling.
notes.
I'll be enjoying my time
I'm just
off.
saying, Your son knows
I
what he's
love
doing.
having time off.
He be chilling.
Yeah.
He really be like,
He be chilling.
this is what I'm going to do.
Mm-hmm.
Is I'm going to be on this game or I'm going to watch The Circle, and that's it.
To be honest with you, like a COVID quarantine would actually relieve me. Now I don't want the ailments.
Right.
But just I can't go anywhere for 5 days.
Kind of
Yeah.
forced not to.
I would love that.
Wait, is it 5 days now?
Yeah, it's 5.
Yeah, it's 5 days.
They
now.
cut it less than half. It used to be
They cut
14
it.
days.
They don't know what the
Crazy,
hell
yeah.
they're doing. Even if it's 7, I'll be like, I'll stay in the
Oh, I'll
house.
take it.
Right.
That way, I don't have to do anything.
And
but
nobody
stay in the
can
house.
ask you anything.
Yeah.
Go.
No.
He didn't even have any ailments. He had, I keep running into this. He had like a little scratchy throat
Yeah.
the first day that he found out. I think it was like it had to be a mental thing because
Yeah.
the day he found out his friend had it, he's like, my throat's feeling kind of
Yeah.
scratchy. And then the next day he's like, I'm fine. And I'm like, okay.
You
He's
start
probably
looking for
good,
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. You start looking for everything.
He's like, oh,
when
my
you
arm is tingling.
Yep.
Like any little thing.
Yeah, you
like
start
that.
answering all the questions. Like, oh, that's why this is. Like,
Yep.
no,
Yeah.
it's not.
It's like that thing when you go online and look at your
Yeah, the
man,
WebMD.
why does my head
Oh,
hurt
man.
today? Cancer,
Yeah.
stage 4.
Oh, I
got
should have
2
been dead
weeks.
years ago.
Man.
According to WebMD.
I used to terrify myself.
Yeah,
But
shout out
I
to
do
him.
feel like we should probably stay in longer than 5 days.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
don't trust it, but
Unfortunately, capitalism's getting the better of us.
Yes. And
go,
it sucks
make that
'cause
money.
other countries are doing it right, but we're like so stubborn and so
Right.
idiotic.
Yeah,
It's
to
all
be,
like,
to be
we
so
need
advanced and to be
freedom.
so wealthy and to be so dumb.
That's
Yeah.
it's not even dumbness, it's that money.
Yeah, that's what it
That's
is.
that, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about.
We
with
were doing
America.
fine when they were giving us the checks.
Yep.
The stimuluses, I don't know.
Right,
Yep.
what happened then?
It's all about the money.
But it's a lot of people that it's not even about the money. They just like I saw this meme the other day. They're like giving up your freedom, meaning getting the shot or wearing a mask or whatever, to go see the Matrix is beyond ironic and funny and da da da. I was like, shut up.
I was like, that's dumb.
Shut up. Like
You got way too much time on your hands.
Like it's crazy because there's I forgot what country it is, but they only have 38 cases right now,
And we've got 1 million.
and we have
Yo,
We just hit it.
That's
we're,
crazy.
Yeah, we're going back to what it was.
yeah. Dang,
It's-
1 million.
Because everyone's getting it again. Like, people who've
Right.
gotten COVID are
Right.
getting it twice.
Yep.
And 3 times.
The double up. It was
Yeah.
my show this weekend. The lady in the front row said she had it 3 times.
Yeah.
And I was just like, 3 times? She's like, yep. And I was like, and then when her and her husband was kissing during the New Year's Eve countdown, I was like, this is how you getting the COVID
Yeah,
right
wow.
here. This is
It's a new variant
this
forming
right
there.
here. You just re-got it. But yeah, man. Americans are stubborn. We're
yes,
entitled,
yes.
stubborn.
But there's certain things that you can be stubborn over that's good, and this
Yeah.
is just not something that you...
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you're being selfish. Because you think, my rights trump everybody else's health.
Right.
And it's like, that's not...
Yep. Well, I feel, meanwhile, people with these serious health risks out here losing real family members.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Silly.
I'm sick of it.
And Dove X. Did y'all see Don't Look Up? No.
No, I haven't seen Don't Look Up yet.
I heard mixed... I heard initially, like, a ton of really good things. Like, you should go
Yeah.
see it. And then I saw a few reviews that are like, do not go see it at all. So I'm like, maybe it's good then.
Yeah. I don't know, one of those polarizing joints.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting about Don't Look Up.
Yeah, we should
so I
see it
gotta
tonight.
check it out. Don't Look Up. That's the Leonardo DiCaprio joint, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta
Movie
check it
night
out
with the
just for Leo
boy.
alone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't been in something... What was the last thing he was in?
The Quentin Tarantino joint.
Was it? Okay, wow. Yeah.
Yeah. That was what was that? 2020.
Yeah.
2020. Yeah. So Leo.
No, I think that was 2019 because I saw it and it wasn't. I saw it in theaters and you didn't need masks or anything.
Oh,
it was
that's
like
right.
before. I think it was.
I feel like
Yeah.
it came out
Fall
late
2019,
2019 because it definitely came out in Oscar bait season.
Yes, it 100% did.
Man, Leo's one of those actors though that you pull up for. Like, you know, just
Yeah,
just
no,
because he's in it. Let me see what Leo talking about. There's a few actors that I'm like that with. Leo, Denzel. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good no. I mean, that's enough.
Solid.
Might be the only two where I specifically like whatever they're in,
Yeah.
I'm watching.
That used to be how movies were. It was all about the stars. It
Yeah.
wasn't really what the movie was. It was who's in it.
Yep. And I feel like those might be the only two. Gary Oldman is a legend, but there's a lot of Gary Oldman movies I haven't watched.
I like Gary Oldman.
But he's a definite he's an actor's actor.
Yeah.
Like even Daniel Day-Lewis, I didn't watch the Thread whatever movie he did, where he was like a tailor or something.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Phantom Thread. I didn't
yeah.
watch that. I didn't even watch 9, so he can't qualify.
Yeah.
But literally everything Denzel is in, I watch. I'm gonna watch Macbeth. And I don't even like Shakespeare language.
That looks like it's very interestingly shot.
Visually, yeah.
Visually, it looks very nice.
I like the Coen brothers too.
Yeah, this is the first. I think it's Joel, his first movie by himself.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not that they're not.
Oh,
doing,
it's just Joel
it's
Coen.
just him. I think
Oh.
it's that or Ethan. I don't know which Coen. brothers
Yeah, I
do
always
this
get them confused. I don't know who does
one. I know it's
this.
a solo joint for one. Of
Yeah.
them.
Wow.
Yo, Gary Oldman in The Professional.
No. Everyone.
He was really scary.
That's a good movie.
He was a good villain
He was a great villain.
because he was really like unhinged, like just
Yeah.
scary.
He was good in Dracula.
Yeah, he's great.
He was good in True Romance. I don't know what he was doing with that accent. I was like, is he trying to sound black or whatever? But he was still like captivating.
Yeah.
Gary Oldman is a beast.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah, he's the Fifth Element. He was great.
Yep. Yes. I compare the Professional role to Willem Dafoe's Boondock Saints role too,
I can see
because
it.
they definitely had the same, like, even though Willem Dafoe was a good guy,
Yeah,
but he was insane.
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 I see the similarities in those two characters
Yeah.
for sure.
Like, and those are two of my favorite movies. And
Yeah.
I think it's because of them. They like really hold it up for me. Except for, well, obviously the fact that Professional, we're like, me and Natalie Portman were the same age. So watching it, I was like,
Did you put yourself in her role
Yes.
watching that movie? Okay.
yes, because
Isn't it set in New York too?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh
there you
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Right
so
up your alley.
I was like, yes.
It felt very. I feel like a city was a character. The city was a character in that movie.
Oh. 100%,
Absolutely,
yeah.
100%. The
Great
building
movie.
and
though.
everything. Yeah.
Fantastic movie.
Yeah.
94 was a good ass year for movies, man.
That's facts.
That might have been one of the coldest years to ever exist. Shawshank Redemption, Pulp
wow, yeah.
Fiction, The Professional, The Lion King, Speed.
Yep.
94 wasn't
Yeah,
playing.
that's a packed year.
94 was a good time.
That's just off the top of my head. I ain't even run down the whole list, but 94 was coming with that fire.
Yeah. And music too.
That's when movies were staying in theaters a lot longer too.
Oh yeah, because they were just like, all right, let them.
And they'd make money. Like, I
milking
think E.T. wasn't in the 90s, but that wasn't for a year. It was in theaters for a year. Can you imagine that?
Yeah,
crazy.
movies stayed in theaters so because for a while there was no home video for real.
Yeah,
where
you couldn't
could,
really go home and. Or
you
get a
couldn't
video.
buy it.
Yeah,
You had to rent it.
Yeah.
So that means you only had limited.
Yeah, that's true.
Limited copies. So.
So
you
yeah,
know
if you
what-
missed, because if you missed it in the theater,
right,
that could be it.
you had to. If you missed a movie in the theater, you really had
Man.
to wait a long time.
Yeah.
That's facts.
And God forbid if you. I didn't see Die Hard until it was on HBO.
Oh wow.
So that took me forever to see that movie. And I was just like, oh, Die Hard. So when it premiered on Saturday night on HBO, it was an event for me. And I was like, it didn't disappoint. Because my mom had saw Die Hard and didn't take me. Sandra Baker, she's like, yeah, I saw Die Hard. It was good. I was like,
That was a good movie too.
oh,
To see it in the movie theater.
one of my favorites. Oh, if I would have seen it in the movie theater, my brain would have exploded.
That's facts.
But yeah, I remember the movie that changed the game for home rental and home purchasing was Batman. Batman
Okay.
with Jack Nicholson, Michael Keaton. That was one of the first movies that they put on sale that you could purchase $29.99.
Wow.
Because normally if you wanted to buy a movie back when it was just rental only, I would rent movies and you would look on the back of the box and it would tell you the price of the movie. It'd be like $89.
Jesus. Yeah, they were a lot.
Yeah, so it was like if you want to keep this at your house, it's gonna be
Right.
$89.
That's crazy. And now.
So it was just like, and that was your only option. You couldn't, or you had to dub it,
yeah.
Right.
but you had to have the connection at the house for that.
That's what my dad
So
used
Batman
to do.
came out $29.99. You had to buy it,
Whew.
and then that started the ball rolling on buying movies, and then Disney was doing we releasing it
Yeah.
It's gone again. Oh, it's back.
The re-releases.
They
were
were doing
big
the
thing, yeah.
re-release in theaters and then gone again. The Great Mouse Detective returns. Now it's gone again.
I miss Blockbuster nights.
Me too.
I miss that so much because it was an event.
Video store was like.
Yeah, I'll never forget the time that I was sick. I've told you the story before. I was super sick, and my mom was like, "I'm gonna rent a movie and buy pizza and whatever." So I was like, "All right." I forgot what movie it was that she went to go get. But when she comes back, she was like, "You'll never believe who I just met in the Blockbuster." I was like, "Who'd you meet?" She said, "LL Cool J." I said, "Wait, what?" I was really actually sick.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I felt better.
Right.
I was like, "Let's go back." Like she's like, "No, he left," and she was like, "He is fine." I was like, "All right, mom, relax." But she said that he was talking to me. He was asking her about the movie, The Babysitter, I think, or no, it was the one with
Give me the actor. I got you.
Alicia Silverstone, where she's like evil in it. I think it is The Babysitter.
Oh. Was she was shady?
Yeah, I think it might be The Babysitter. And he was like, "You ever seen this?" to my mom, and she was like, "Oh yeah," because my mom, so the thing about my family, they're really into movies and video games, and my mom and my brother were always like big movie heads. Like I always had mad movies at the house. Like she would buy movies. My mom's DVD collection was crazy. Her VHS collection was always crazy.
What'd she do with all the movies?
I really don't know. I think my
Some
uncle
of the
might have them.
VHS tapes are worth something now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people want those tapes, especially if you have any old classic Disney ones.
Yeah. Oh man.
can
You get the Little Mermaid with the penis on top of the castle.
Yeah.
Man, or the Aladdin that says "Kids, take off your clothes."
Oh yeah. You can get those old
My mom still has those.
She still has them.
Yeah, she still has the original Disney's because she bought every Disney
Do
movie.
they still have the jacket?
Yeah,
The
she still
big
has
puffy-
those.
Those are
Yeah.
Keep those safe. Those
I
are-
remember
that's-
those.
I should call her right now.
That's a little bit of a gold mine there.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
you sent all money. But the thing about her, she never believed me. Every time I would be like, "Save this, preserve this.
Yeah.
This will be money." Because she gave away my sneakers. I was like, "These Jordans will be worth money one day."
Oh,
And I'm
yeah.
talking about Jordans from the 90s that I
Oof,
bought.
that's
I
a
bought
OG. Oof.
mad Jordans in the 90s and the early 2000s, like when I was in high school. All originals, OGs. I went to Puerto Rico. I came back. They were all gone. She's like, "Oh, I donated them to your cousin."
No.
I was like,
Did you ever forgive her for this?
No.
Okay.
I spoke to her about it. I can't. It's hard.
I know.
My soul.
I know.
Oh, and I remember last time I went over there, I showed her how much one pair was, and she was like, "No." She didn't believe me. I was like, "I'm telling you, that's exactly what I had." I showed her the picture of me wearing them, and then the picture of how much it cost, and she was like, "Damn."
Yeah.
I know she
Man.
felt it.
We
Yeah,
did
she had
that.
to feel it.
We sold a lot of. My uncle was a comic collector, and he had thousands probably. We found them. So he passed away in the 90s, but then like years later in like the mid 2000s, we were at my grandmother's house, and we were in the attic, and there was these giant chests just full of old comics.
Oh.
And it was a gold mine. And unfortunately, we sold them because like we needed the money at the time. But
Yeah.
there were probably some in that were worth quite a bit because like we didn't curate them.
So
or
y'all
do them.
sold them for a lump sum
Exactly,
price.
yeah.
We'll
I
give you
wish-
this chest of comics
and I
for
mean,
$200.
We were like 10, 11 at the time, so
Oh,
like
yeah.
we didn't really understand costs and all that. But
Yeah.
then later on, we're like, oh shoot, I think we had this one, and now it's thousand
God
something.
damn it, Cam.
Man.
We have a few. I kept a few keepsake ones, so I've got like
Uh-huh.
like 6 or 7 that are his that are still mine.
You needed Gary
You-
V
you-
back then, because Gary V, he always talks about like go on like eBay or go on like whatever, and just buy random stuff, and then like look at the price of how much it, or not even eBay. He says go to garage sales and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and buy random stuff, and then go on eBay and look at the price, and it could probably be like triple of whatever you paid at the garage sale, and then resell it. And
Oh,
like
that's genius.
that's how
Yeah.
he be making his money too, like his like little side hustle. I'm like, man, that's a good thing. That's good.
That's slick.
Yeah.
You remember what issues you got that you kept?
Oh, that I kept.
Yeah.
There's some obscure ones. I just like the covers and that. I've got
Oh.
a Metal Men one from 1960 something.
Oh, damn.
It's like, yeah, we had some really old ones, like ones that were like 10 cents, 5
Yeah.
cents.
Oh. Once you see the cents on
Mhm.
Right.
he might have had Spider-Man's first appearance
He
in
could
there.
have. We had I think we had the Fantastic Four first appearance. The one when the mole
Oh,
monster's coming
God.
out, and we had a record player. I don't know what there was on the record, but the record that went with it. That was definitely probably something.
Yo. I know that cover. It's the
Yeah,
green
yep.
monster coming out of the ground, and
Yeah.
they all around it. This is when the thing was all mushy.
But we were too young to really advocate and understand what it was, and money was tight then.
Let me see.
And the guy was like,
Tony
"I'll
has
give you
all his.
300 for these," and it was like, "Well,
Tony has a bunch of comics, and Sincere wants them. So I like
Right,
that.
he won't let me get rid of them.
I love that.
Fantastic. Fantastic Four #1 worth. Let's see. Value. Cover price
Don't
is
make me
10
mad,
cent.
Tom.
Cover price is 10 cent. We looking at Fantastic Four #1. Cover price 10 cent. I'm seeing different prices here. I see 13,000, 21,000, 50,000.
it was probably in rough shape, so it probably would be significantly less than that."
Yeah.
But yeah, oof, that would have been nice.
Man, some serious coin here. I see it right now. You can buy it on eBay. They're asking $79.99.99.
Whew.
And that's not even Fantastic Four #1. That's Fantastic Four #5.
Yeah.
Whew. Lord Jesus.
And then we had the first appearance of Jonah Hex. I know he's an obscure character.
Oh, yeah,
we
Jonah
had two
Hex.
copies of those.
He
It
had a
was like-
movie.
Yeah, he did have a movie. And then I had the first comic of Spectre. He's a DC.
Oh, yeah,
we had his
Spectre.
first one, yeah. I think we had
Okay.
for his first 3 issues, actually.
Yeah, the Spectre, man. He's a powerful dude. Damn, man. That's crazy. But you never know, man. Especially when
why-
you were a kid. Man, $200 sounded like
Yeah.
$8,500 back
Exactly.
then. They're like, man, I don't know what I'm doing next with this kind of money. Hanaz J said, Tony, Jinko jeans sell for $200 on eBay. I always think of you stealing burgers. First of all, I can't believe Jinko jeans are selling for $200 now. Because I definitely had some. And I definitely stole burgers and put them in my back pocket of the Jinko jeans. But y'all not going to judge my life. Y'all not going to judge my life. Anyway.
We have a few questions that
Oh,
we can
let's-
just knock out real quick.
Let's get them real quick. and then
Nana
we
P
outta here.
asked if you're excited for Batman.
I'm excited for the new Batman movie. I'm avoiding all trailers, all visuals. I've seen pictures of posters, and I've seen still shots of Zoe Kravitz
Right.
and Robert Pattinson in the Batman suit. And I've heard it. I've heard the trailers. The trailers sound intense and sound amazing, but I haven't looked at anything, and I'm keeping it that way. So I'm excited. I really think this will be dope. And, sometimes I like my comic book movies serious. So I feel like Batman's going to be serious.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sarita asks, I know musicals aren't your thing. However, will you ever review Hamilton? We know the answer.
Here's the thing about Hamilton that's tricky. I'm super picky with musicals as is.
Yeah.
And I don't like watching theater on the TV.
That's fair.
So now you got the double obstacle for me. So now I got to watch a musical that's also on stage. Like, I would rather see Hamilton live than see it
Right.
on the TV.
Right.
So,
It's too easy for me to tune out of a musical.
yeah,
on
I'm
TV.
out of here,
Yeah.
man. I'm just like, the odds are against me ever watching Hamilton.
Yes.
Unless I see it live.
I am still super against the way that they went about casting and In the Heights, but it was surprisingly good. So I can give. That's the only
That was a good musical.
Lin-Manuel
Miranda.
Miranda thing. Well, I didn't like Hamilton. I hated it. I was so. I texted my brother. I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah.
What,
Like, he
what
made
was
it.
What was your beef with it?
Everything, the existence of it.
Okay.
There we go.
That clears it up.
Yeah. Super Duper Dre asks, Tone, when are you getting back on the Sticks Twitch COD? I know
Well,
that.
as soon as COD stops acting the ass,
Right.
I might be able to get back on the sticks. I got to set up the whole contraption in the game room. I got to get the game
Yeah.
room going. We got to get
Yeah.
a table in there so I can finally get up in the game room.
I just cleared it out. I don't know if you've been in there lately.
I haven't been in there.
I moved all the boxes and stuff to prepare for the table.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay. Well,
so-
we're making steps.
Yeah, so we about to get there. Don't worry.
We're making steps.
We'll make sure it happens for him.
Oh yeah, GTA is comedy gold. I got to come back to GTA streets.
Yeah, and there's like new add-ons on GTA. That should be
Yeah,
fun.
they got the new thing on GTA.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anderson .Paak.
Anderson .Paak,
yeah.
Dr. Dre, Afion Crockett. Shout out to
Yeah.
Afe.
That's super dope.
Yeah, for sure.
Miss Smiles for the win? I don't know. I'm sorry. Or M Smiles for the win? I'm sorry. I don't know. What are you going to do for Veganwary? Veganwary. Do you know what that is?
I didn't know that was a thing.
Every January it's like a go vegan for January thing. So it's like a whole movement.
Oh.
What are you gonna do? Exist?
Nothing. Just continue to do what I've been doing pretty much. So probably not too much.
Yeah, it's a weird question to ask for people. Like when people ask me, like I'm always like, exist, continue.
Yeah, just keep doing what I've been doing.
Yeah, because I'm already on the path. Jordan Denwhiddle asked, "How do you feel about Morbius being pushed back until April?"
Whenever they keep pushing movies back, it's never a good sign.
It's concerning.
Now, I follow Comic Book on Instagram, and the guy that hosts the little segment, he was like, they pushed it back again, but the pushback might give it enough time to add Andrew Garfield into the mix.
I'm confused about where that movie takes place because if you look at the imagery, I don't think have you seen the trailers at all?
Yeah, I've seen the Morbius trailers.
Okay, well, if you look at the imagery, the Daily Bugle paper
Yeah.
is the same one from the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man universe, not
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield's. And there's a poster of Spider-Man in the background that says like Spider-Man murderer, and it's Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man.
Oh.
So I'm confused as to which Spider-Verse this takes place in.
Yeah, that is tricky then.
Yeah.
But the reason that they pushed it back is because of COVID. They want to have a good opening, but they feel like they're not going to have a good opening because of.
They pushed it back because of COVID?
Yeah, that's what I read. I read that it's because of the surge
Wait, when was it supposed to come out?
this week or in a couple weeks.
Oh, that's smart then.
Yeah.
Not only that, it's good to distance yourself a little bit from Spider-Man. Spider-Man is a black hole right now in the theaters. It's consuming everything. Sing 2 is hanging in there a little bit, but it's not really going to come close to what the predecessor made. Kingsman is not making money.
So good, by the way.
West Side Story. Kingsman is dope.
Watch it.
West Side Story is on the struggle. These movies out here taking L's. The Matrix is taking the big L, Ron Hubbard. But Spider-Man is just eating everything in sight. So I'm sure, they don't want Morbius to get buried in there. But I could say that the interest in Spider-Man could boost sales for Morbius.
It definitely could.
Right.
So.
Right.
But a lot of people don't believe in the movie really. So it's just like, I'll be there. I'll be in theaters. But, so when movies constantly get pushed around and pushed back, it's never a good sign. Never a good sign. And I'm not talking about COVID pushbacks. I'm just talking about they've had delays before, I feel like. And it's just, do they believe in the product? And is Jared Leto bad luck?
I don't know.
He's a good actor, but he's hit and miss on the luck.
He's 100% hit and miss.
Yeah.
I don't like his Joker, personally.
Yeah.
He was good in Dallas Buyers Club. He was really
he's
good
great
in
in
that.
that movie.
Oh man.
Great in them. That's the
what
hit.
he got. That's what he got his Oscar from.
That's
kind
the
of
hit,
what
yeah.
brought him a ton into the surface. I don't see him as like a blockbuster actor, so that's why this movie will be interesting.
Yeah.
He kind of has the vampiric look, so like maybe
does.
he's kind of getting that down. So maybe it'll win me over. We'll see.
We shall see. We shall see.
So I opened up Twitter because I was going to look up Morbius, but for some reason they were just reporting Betty White again.
Oh.
But they said that she passed in her sleep, which is
wow.
that's a nice way to
That's
go.
how you want to go
That's the
out.
way to go.
Yeah, that's a nice way to go.
That's how you want to go out.
Yeah, they said that she passed in her sleep. That's the way I would want to go at an old age.
Yeah.
And she seemed like in pretty good spirits up until the end. So like.
So she was just like, I'm out.
Yeah.
She's like,
She's like, I ain't getting up
2022.
tomorrow.
I don't need
I'm outta
another one
here.
of these.
She was so close to the Honda.
I'll take the single digit, the double digits, and that's it.
Man, she didn't want the triple.
You saw that they printed magazines for her birthday, for her 100th birthday.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
can't release now.
They had a whole bunch of stuff.
They jinxed it is what they did.
Yeah.
Probably.
The preemptive
Yeah.
strike was like, Grim Reaper was like, nah.
They're like, honey, oh
So-
snap, we forgot about.
Yeah, we forgot about you until we seen the magazine cover.
Yeah, there was.
Your
And then
ticket
boom.
came up.
Yeah, man. Push the spring amid Omicron surge.
Yeah, so it's all. It's
That's
all,
a big pushback too.
Yeah, so it's all COVID related. It's not like they don't have faith in it. It's just they don't have faith in the sales, which is true. It's a lot of people ain't gonna pull up.
Yeah, especially now it's getting more intense.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, this might, because Spider-Man is on a roll to really be like the third highest grossing movie domestically, third or
Yeah.
fourth.
What's
Now,
it at
depending
now?
on what they do with theaters, it might not even make it to Black Panther. But Black Panther is like 700 domestically.
Yeah.
Spider-Man is at like 715, I
Okay.
mean 615,
So you're saying if
620.
they close down theaters again, they won't.
Yeah, they
that's
won't
true.
be able to. They won't be able to make it.
The stats.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see, because it made like, and plus it's gonna have a big drop next weekend because last weekend was a holiday weekend.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
it's gonna have a big drop naturally.
Usually does.
But so I wonder if it's gonna beat Black Panther before it goes out.
Oh man, it's good though. It's a good movie.
Spider-Man was
Yeah.
a great time. I want
Ah.
to see it again.
It's so good.
Anyway, we gotta get the hell up out of here.
Yeah.
Thanks for pulling up. Y'all pulled up deep today.
Yes,
Appreciate it.
sir.
You have almost 70 people in there.
Man, they were in here today.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to you all, my patron saints. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all passionately in the shower. You know what it is. Everybody listening casually or watching this on my YouTube, tune in more often, man. Share this with your people, man. I want the numbers up. Pull on up. Subscribe to my YouTube if you haven't already. Thank you for listening. I'm gonna knock out some movie reviews for The Matrix. What is it? Resurrection.
Resurrections.
And then The King's Man. Do we got another movie review to drop?
There may be one. I gotta check what's in the backlog.
Yeah, I think we got a review for something.
What did you see with Spider or around the same time Spider-Man?
Oh yeah, we saw something.
Did we?
Did we see something?
I think we
before?
just saw Spider-Man.
Oh,
And then we
no, yeah.
attempted to see
Oh yeah.
Matrix.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we saw The King's Man.
I'll take a
like,
look at
next
the log
day.
and
Yeah,
figure
I
it
think it's
out.
something in that log that hasn't been dropped. But I forget when. It's an old movie now, but
But it still deserves.
yeah. But check it out, man.
Yeah.
Check it out, man. Pull up on it. Encanto.
Oh yeah, I gotta see that.
Encanto. I don't really want
Encanto.
to see that movie, honestly, yo.
Why?
I don't know. Just don't.
Is that the Disney one?
Yeah.
But what I'm hearing about like the premise, I'm interested because before I didn't care
yeah.
watching the trailer, but now that I'm hearing about the premise, I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
I'll pull up because it's like family dynamic and like everybody's talking about how good it is,
Okay.
and like it might be one of the best. Was it Pixar?
Yeah.
Is it Pixar?
Is it a Disney animation? I don't know.
Or
either
it's one
the
of
two.
those, but they're saying
Yeah.
it's one of the best animation films that it beat out a lot of people are like it beats my favorite. And I was like,
Really?
yeah, so
It might be.
I'm a-
People in here saying it's great.
yeah.
Super
See, a
Duper
lot
Dre
of people saying it's
says
amazing.
it's a great movie. It was really good. All right. I might give it a shot.
Yeah, I think I think it's worth it.
It looks cute. I think that's might be what it was. It just looked
Yeah.
too kiddie for me.
Just like, man.
And so I was just like, but not kiddie enough to where it was like, that's a kiddie movie I want to see. It was just
Yeah.
like, it just
was
looked too
just
kiddie.
kiddie.
Because sometimes, like, the Minions that look funny to
Yeah.
me, clearly it's for the kids, but I'll be like, oh, yeah, I want to see that.
Minions are funny.
But that movie, I was just like, it wasn't too kiddie? Okay, and it's not Pixar. Okay,
Okay,
bet that.
it's my favorite
love
now.
Coco.
Man,
Coco was
Coco
Yo.
was great.
I'm gonna tell the
I shed a
story
tear.
every
I
time we
love
bring it
Coco.
up. I avoided Coco. I avoided it because I knew the effect it was gonna have on me. My grandmother is my entire life. Like she raised me. She is my existence. The reason I'm still here is because of my grandmother. Tony was like, "Let's go see Coco." I don't want to see Coco. Let's go see Coco. Took me to the Dollar Theater. We fucking saw Coco, and I was a mess. A mess at the end. Like when I tell you I cried hysterically, I've never cried hysterically at a movie. That I was like, I hate you. This was like the beginning of our relationship too. I was like, our relationship.
Steps.
That's how I felt about it at the time. This relationship. But man, I was so mad. But like, I really love that movie. I've attempted to watch it again multiple times. I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could do that to myself.
Watch it again, man.
I can't. I can't. I'd be looking at my grandmother. I'd be like, remember me. Man.
Yeah, man. Coco's great.
And my grandmother looks like Coco.
Yeah. Yep.
Hate it.
Yeah. Coco, I've seen that about 5 times. Ugh. Great movie. Great movie. I was on a cruise ship, so I was watching it repeatedly.
Yeah, there you go.
It was great, you know. So, anyway, we getting the hell up out of here.
Y'all.
Stay tuned for the movie reviews we got coming up, man. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all passionately in the shower. Thank you for tuning in to another session of that verbal cardio.